So we're on our way to Tinto. That's how they pronounce it there. Trust me, I was born there. A lot of times throughout the games, you'll see guys just standing here trying to either give away or sell a farm animal, but that's not like a side quest I enjoy. I know I've got the inventory for it right now, but I'm still just, nah. I don't think it benefits you. Like when you get the cows and chickens and pigs, I think it's just an aesthetic thing. I don't need that. I think this entire little dumpy town has nothing for me except that. That cow. Can't let anyone through. Come on, give me a break, Cocktoe. What a cool name. Anyways, Cocktoe is, gonna get fired for just doing a favor. And he owes it, but now he's got to find a new job. Honestly, though, if there's not two guys working here, what if he had to go take a shit? What's the deal then? Is he gonna get fired because someone snuck through and he had no one to cover for him? Because that doesn't seem right. Man, I just remembered that I spent money on his axe and it didn't even dope out. Like it's fine. It's an improvement, but I don't got a lot of money. 24,000. I like money too. All right, so going straight will get us to Tento. Going right is their territory. The funny thing is, and I'll test this right now, I don't think you have to go back to his territory. He says, I don't have time for that, but it's like, well, boo to what you have time for. But we'll do it anyways because I think there's treasure in them there hills. All right, of course I could let them go. That's the deal, just mostly because of him being level 99. And of course he's not that great. No big deal, but I need to move my units around. Victor's just playing it safe in the back. Behind the safest unit, no less. I mean, Hoy might have better defense and health, etc. But, like, really? No, he has better 180 versus 151. So he's just got better. He's got more HP. And Nick Cage is just going to be harder to kill because he's got the magic to keep him alive. A Master Robe. I think Nick Cage can wear it. Okay, nope. I was going to say, if not, I know Nanami can. Already replacing a dope thing. Alright, let's see who can wear the Thunder God garb. Just Nanami. Well, obviously I'm going to hang on to it. Did I try to give anyone the sun badge? I know I did at one point. Nope, don't discard. Koyu? Sure. I'll just take his medicine as a little payment. An exchange, if you will. A trade. Some barter. You guys like all those synonyms for trade? It's pretty cool, right? And even Victor, like 50 levels lower, took a fraction of Hoyu's damage. I think that fraction would be 121? 121st? I knew it wasn't 21th. I just said it because it was funny. Chaos Shield. Oh, I hope that's cursed. I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to my dudes, and I know no one can use it in this group, but yeah, I wonder if I don't know if this game does cursed items. I know Reddit does cursed images. Don't go there if you don't want to be freaked out by stuff. Or, you know what, I take that back. Go there if you don't like being freaked out by stuff. Oh, what a sweetheart I am. Okay, so yeah, that was the robe, and then going up here. And a little story break. It looks so much more weird the way that the characters walk in this game when it's not running. Maybe it's just too fast for me to notice how it's not weird at top speed. Anyways, they're talking about fighting off these people, and then they looked in, they saw their followers in the mix. So they're explaining zombies. We don't know what happened to Lo Wen. Where are the brothers? And we're talking about zombies. I'm a little distracted because one of my dogs is going. And I'm kind of curious if you guys can hear it. But anyways, I'm going to let her out. Whoa! Almost dropped my phone. It's cool though, I didn't. Gijimu. She only went out like an hour and a half ago too. She's just, when she wants her way, she's not going to be denied. Get out of here. I always leave the door cracked because she shoves it open. She's a clever girl like that. All right, anyways. Wonder if I can sneak by and find treasures. Treasure. No treasure. Got a little Legend of Zelda memory, though. There's a mountains in the very northern part of the game, and there's a bridge similar to that. I don't know. I don't have a hook shot. I got roses. I could throw roses across and maybe get my way over. This is maybe the coolest character in the game we're about to get up to. No, we're not. Drakemouth Village. Oh, I went all the way back. Oopsie doodle. All right. That guy guarding the Drakemouth Village is the coolest character in the game. I mean, if you think about it, he's keeping zombies at bay just by saying, sorry, this path is closed. Okay. Later in the game, the coolest character in the game will be there. Which kind of makes it look like he might be a bit of a vagrant. Just abandoned campfire. I'm too broke to let these guys go, honestly. Especially with him not doing what I was hoping for. But yeah. Okay, that time I officially dropped my phone. Hoyu, steals money sometimes, so. Wouldn't it be cool if once you get to level 99 and then you level up again, you start back at level 1, like all your stuff goes away? You're just like real simple, real easy to kill. I just find it weird in games when your hero doesn't start at level 1, like Joey and Nick Cage were like level 6 or 7, and it's like, what do those levels exist for? Anyways, something about Tento. I actually wasn't looking. Oh, see, I know I was just saying I'm against this, but I'm picking up this chick. Okay. If it was Earthbound, I could sell it for $12. For all you Earthbound lovers out there. I was Ness for Halloween and no one recognized me. Pretty decent costume. I didn't crush it or anything, but I had a striped shirt, backpack, a red hat. I was smiling and giving peace signs. Yeah, backpack and a baseball bat. I made a point to say, okay, a couple times just to, if you happen to know it by Smash Brothers, I'm okay with that too. And actually, it's not that no one knew what I was. I had some neighbor friends that were like, they needed a little nudge. I said, I'm not originally from this game, but I'm in Smash Brothers. And they're like, oh, Ness. So I'll say partially no one knew who I was. Yeah, Hoyu isn't awesome, but I like money, so I don't know how many times I can bring that up. Also, if you've heard me say that, and not just in this video, just in general, watch the movie Idiocracy. It's from like 2006, so it's probably like 17 years old, but it's just fantastic. All right. I'm getting kind of close to the point in the game where I need to have all of my recruits. So, like for example, I need to bring Wakaba here. And I know I'm not there yet, but it's like getting close-ish. I think after Tento, I need to really start buttoning stuff up. Maybe there's nothing to do here and I just go to Tento. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go to Tento. Alright. I don't know if you guys like the onion, but this crossed my mind because I'm looking for a guy who is like kind of a food thief. Like he goes diner to diner, just like Hoyo. and doesn't pay for his meal. And as I walked past the item shop, I thought of this Onion TikTok I saw earlier where a guy is recording people going into like a bank, and he's like, what are they doing? Do they not know that they don't sell food there? And it was doing like, the narration was like, saw people going into stores that didn't even have food. And it was pretty funny. The Onion doesn't always do great TikToks, but they're not bad. Alberto used to live in Muse, driven out. All my friends are spread all over. Part-time job in an armor. From what I can tell, you're just standing there. Maybe you have to recruit him third out of the musicians. If I were to not take any time and look stuff up, I'm pretty sure that I would not successfully recruit all 108. So I will be doing that at some point. Oh man. So expensive. I can do it again, but I don't have the money. Who's an important character that I can afford their stuff? Nobody. Cool. Do I have anything to sell that's worth anything? Not really. Maybe the Thunder God Garb and the Chaos Shield, but how do you have a name like the Chaos Shield and it doesn't have any bonus effects? Oh, excuse me. If I'm a loud sneezer, in case that didn't sound loud, I just want you to know that I sneeze loud. Oh, she might be able to join me now. She's kind of an airhead. You know Jean, I'm Aurora. I came here to ask Jean about the secret of making scrolls. Can you tell me where it is? I guess she's joining me. I don't feel like I properly invited her. I just told her Jean's at our castle, and she's like, okay, I'm joining. So she's not good at reading maps. We'll just say that. I think I missed a point because this guy's gonna say, sorry, you can't see the mayor. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, so Tento is annoying because they did not want to help in the war effort, but all of a sudden, yeah, actually, all they cared about up to this point was saving their own necks, so they deserve it, which is kind of like a harsh way to put it. But all of a sudden, Gustav is like, yes, I will help you if you help me. And that's not unreasonable, but it's also like, it's very short-sighted because the thing is, like, if the Fart's army falls, guess what? Tento falls next. It's not just, it's just inevitable. Arms twice as big. Yeah, right. You won't even join the army, my army. You fight with your eyes closed if you even fought with your huge eyebrows. Maybe those are like, whoa, maybe he has crazy eyes, like a My Hero Academia character. I'm caught up on My Hero Academia, and it was so, this last season was so cool, and then it got kind of annoying. All right. Victor's being straightforward. He's saying to join my army. And we didn't think you could win, but now that it's thing, we'll join you since Luca Blight's dead. All right, so he's like, get rid of the zombie problem and I'll join you. It's not exactly how it's going, but kinda. Nick Cage to a guest room. Please go upstairs. It's not even follow me, it's please go upstairs. Please relax. Does this guy look like Bill Gates or what? Like young Bill Gates? Don't compare yourself to someone super successful if they're your age. When Chris Hemsworth got cast as Thor like 12 years ago, I was like, ah, guy's like my age. And I looked it up and I was like 2 months younger. I was like, oh, okay. I'm younger than him, so I could still surpass him in success. Yeah, so I just said I'm not strong at all. If I end up getting 1 million followers on here, I'll say that I'm, you know, same page as You know, let me scale that down. If I get 50 followers, I'll say that Chris Hemsworth and I are like equally successful. All right. Will you go to sleep? Yeah. Otherwise, there's. Don't wet the bed, Nanami. Victor's so cool. Anyways, just to touch on My Hero Academia, what bothered me just a little more. There was like a really cool lead up to this huge fight, and then it became one of those like cliche anime fight things where everyone gave so much effort and they just barely are hanging on, and everyone just barely survives and barely wins, and everyone's exhausted and almost no one dies, and it's like, okay, everyone gave all they could, and they made you think this guy was gonna die, but he didn't, and he kept fighting. I don't know. That's why Attack on Titan is so cool. And Game of Thrones used to be so cool. People complain about just the last season, but like, I think the second to last season was when they were on that frozen pond surrounded by infinity zombies. And I think the least known character died, and they made you think that the giant guy was going to die, the giant slayer, I think that was his nickname, was going to die, but then he doesn't, because even though it's like 7 versus infinity, one of the guys goes down, and, you know, someone has a second, and they manage to scoop him up out of the ice water. Gutless. I hate that shit. Quit manipulating our feelings because you don't want to kill a character off. It's so lame. They did that with a character in one of the last episodes I saw for My Hero Academia too. It's like, oh man, that guy sacrificed himself to... No, he's fine. Okay, of course. Yep. So freaking cheap. It's cheap. That's what it is. All right, anyways. This is Lily. She, I think, is a big character in Suikoden 3. But I don't know. Scary goblins have come. I'm like extra scatterbrained today. I don't know what the deal is. Monsters are here. That's how most... That's a big driving plot point in a lot of 90s RPGs. Like Suikoden 2, obviously, Lufia 2. Monsters are here, let's act. Man, Lufia 2 loves the monsters are here move. Especially when Decker is involved. Man, maybe I should do Lufia 2 next. Earthbound's good too. Not Earthbound 2. Technically, Earthbound is Mother 2. TWO. Badors. Now I'm tying in a Mighty Wind. Sorry. If I had a hand free, I would start writing down all my references so I could put a timer. That would actually be kind of cool. But also I'm too scatterbrained for that. Alright, let us do battle. And then he leaves. As Victor furiously walks toward him. Hey, you guys. Oh, he's already dead. Yes. What a cool thing to say. Heh, you think we'd lose to zombies? Says a guy that's 2 days away from becoming a zombie. I guess you don't lose to zombies if you become one, right? I think that's a fair argument. I'm kind of embarrassed by my like bonus characters I have with me. One of them is like, it makes me look like a narcissist to bring a guy that dresses like me and thinks he's me, and then the other guy throws flowers at people. Not that that has anything to do with narcissism. How did things go? All right, Nick Cage has joined us, and this is kind of an important thing. The Farts Army, you're all being deceived. Jess just hasn't done his homework. He's a spy. He's a spy that's led us through countless battles and kept the Highland Army at bay and defeated the lunatic Luca Blight one-on-one. That's the kind of stuff spies do. Do your homework, Jess. You want proof? Speculation. Or not speculation, maybe hearsay. Hearsay is probably a little better. He's the one that killed Lady Annabelle. I saw him crying over her corpse. While Annabelle was like, oh no, Joey killed me. That's what I saw. I don't think he said explain yourself. I think Jesse's like telling his version of the story. I guess I'll say Joey was, because I don't like the silence thing. It looks guilty. Not that I have to prove anything. Placing guilt on a friend. Jess is annoying. I'll be leaving. That dude follows conspiracy theories online, for sure. Alright. Facing Necklord, sure. I always find it weird, like they broke up the conversation and then I have to keep talking. Klaus. Just like the fish man. Alright. No, I'm not little Lily. I'm big Lily. Look at these muscles. Ugh. My son loves to flex when you ask him to, or show his muscles, like you say that. And I got him to start kissing his biceps. It's pretty cool. I'm going to find my father now, she says, as she's weirdly cornered by Nanami. Yeah, thinking about Pelica isn't worth bothering over. I agree. I think it's just time to go to sleep. Man, Jess would wreck him in a... Nanami would wreck Jess in a fight. Yeah, of course you don't want to fight. Yeah, okay. That's nice that you think that after I killed Luca Blight. No big deal. Alright. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I hope no mystery wizard shows up and wakes me up. Yeah, when do I ever get what I want? That's a line that Hulk/Bruce Banner says. It's a really subtle line, like in the first Avengers movie. He's talking to Black Widow, and he like kind of puts his hand on a bassinet and rocks it a little bit and says, when do I ever get what I want? Kind of implying that because of his radiation, he hasn't been able to have a child. But I guess he does in She-Hulk, and it's the most awkward-looking Hulk Jr. you've ever seen. Anyways. I read on the subreddit something about Leknat being the villain in one of the late Suikoden games, but it might have been like... Someone might have been saying, wouldn't that be cool? And I just kind of breezed over it. I should have read, like, either this is what happened or wouldn't that be cool? So, I don't know what to tell you. If you know, post in the comments. Oh, hey, Victor. Guara. Oh, okay. He's not into it. Or maybe he was into it and he's already done. All right, Nanami is like, still sleeping, Nick Cage. What are you talking about? Or do you think I'm sleepwalking? You should be more concerned. All right, and Nanami's playing it cool. And then she's all of a sudden like, driven out of the Highland, came to the state. We don't really belong to the state either. No, I won't bother. Like I said, she's playing cool. And she goes, yeah, I guess I'll say it. She just wants to peace out, and she's tired of killing people. She's tired of being in a war. That... Freed! Why did she say freed? Like, that was the only one that's like, excuse me? Freed is... Like, out of the 108 Stars of Destiny, I would rank him about 100th for who should lead the army. And I'm including like a barrel and some squirrels in front of him. I think I would put his wife behind him because like she probably has poor judgment if she married him. And then maybe the girl that brings the sheep to town, she's probably not suited for it. And I don't know who else would be behind, but maybe he's 105th or so. Yeah, like in the old days. No, I guess I can't. And then she does this move where she pulls her face down, like does an anime style reaction. No? Yes. Yeah, there it is. Nah. Gotcha. Whoa, I really predicted. Yeah. That was cool. Yeah. There, now I can put this in unexpected Futurama. Alright, you're right, everyone is fighting hard. Suffering would be wrong just to escape. You're great, Nick Cage. We have to get up early, kill a vampire, etc. Go warm, get to sleep. That's probably what was said. Who sleeps with their head under the cover, like their eyes barely covered? I'm sure I've done that, but looks like a default sleep for him. Anami joins your party. Man, I really feel like I should go get some fun soon because in not too long I won't be able to access Tento anymore. Little miniature spoiler. Alright, there's trouble. It's Jess. What's happening? What's up? Got my lemur tail up. It's my friend Wendy's rap from way back in the day, like 6 years ago. It was a Snapchat rap. Kiba. She could have said Kiba. That would have been a much better choice for who should be leading the farts. Well, no, he just came from... That would be too suspicious. Man, I wish I had more money. I'm not going to say it this time. I know. You're like, what? I expect you to say the idiocracy line. Not today, Zerg. All right. We're going to kill zombies. Zap Brannigan style, sending wave after wave of my men. Because these killbots have a limit. What if it's a mistake? Jess is annoying. Hauser, not right now, but eventually would make a better leader. What's up with his eyes? Is he looking to his right, or does he have, like, white eyes? I feel like if they made a movie, Wesley Snipes would make a good Hauser. Like, he kind of looks like Wesley Snipes, is all I'm basing that on. Anyways, I don't know who would play Nick Cage. Probably Timothy Chalamet. I saw a thing that he hasn't had to audition in like 7 years. His agent said that. Just signs up for roles. Oh, the lead of Dune, huh? I'll take it. Oh, no. Timothy Chalamet should play Klaus. Who am I kidding? Alright, 5,000 will not break through Necklord's forces. We must go to battle. If this doesn't work out, that's 5,000 recruits. Can't let Hauser die. Don't worry about what happens to Jess. Jess made his bed. You want to die? Alright, so everyone's doing this zombie front. And hope Jess's information was right. Alright, I guess we're just down to Nick Cage and Nami. And let's stop it there. Let's see what happens next time with Nick Cage and Anami.